Welcome to Real Talk, Real Women. My name is Miriam Khalladi, and today we have fitness and nutrition specialist and the owner of New Leaf Fitness, Bianca Lupo, on the show. Welcome, Bianca. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
So, how did you first get involved in health and fitness?
Well, I've been dancing my whole life since I was a little girl, and I was always fascinated by the body and how it works and the muscles. And when I went to college, I started off as a journalism major and political science minor, and it just didn't feel right. And at the time, I wasn't officially a trainer. I was young, but I started to, give fitness tips to my cousin and my boyfriend at the time, his brother, and different people along the way. I would help them, and they were losing weight. And I realized that I was so much more passionate about that than I was anything else. So I decided to change my major to exercise science, and I just began studying. And one thing after another, it just kind of took on a life of its own. And there's been so much happened over the years that have brought me to where I am now, and I'm just appreciative of the journey and really enjoying myself.
Amazing. And what is the most unexpected thing you've learned over the years?
That you're not going to make everybody happy. You're not going to, please everyone. Not everyone's going to listen to you. You just kind of have to stand firm to your values, what you believe in, and your passions, and just be stern and move in the direction of your dreams, because, there's always going to be people trying to bring you down. And I didn't think I really anticipated that.
You're a personal trainer and also offer nutrition counseling. What has been the most difficult aspect for you when it comes to getting your clients in the best shape of their lives?
I'm very invested when I work with somebody. I really want to get them the results that they want. I want to help them not only make aesthetic changes. A lot of people, their main goal is to lose 10 pounds, 20 pounds. And, I want them to also value health in general, which is stress relief and, improving their sleep and being more hydrated and all these things. And what I find that sometimes, I move like a freight train trying to help these people. And, I forget that there are limiting factors that limit them from reaching their own goals. I can only do so much. So I feel that the challenge for me, the biggest obstacle has been to kind of reach through to certain people who want the results, but they're afraid to make the changes, or something's holding them from making the changes necessary to reach their goals. So that's been the hardest part for me. I just want to move, 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 but just like you and me and everybody else, people have just limiting factors that keep them from making those changes.
Right. And if you could only spend 10 minutes with someone and had to give them advice on how to get in the best shape of their lives, what would you tell them?
I would tell them this is a good question. I have to think of this one. Only 10 minutes. I would teach them the importance, instead of giving them exact advice as far as you need to work out this amount of time, you need to eat better foods. I think the lesson I would want people to walk away with after those 10 minutes is how to respect themselves and love themselves, because I feel that that's the biggest thing that holds people back from doing the things that are healthy for them. We all, as humans, get down on ourselves and tend to not respect ourselves as much as we should. So I feel that when people finally value their self-worth, these tend, just like if you have, a beautiful bag that you bought for $3,000, you take care of that bag as you value it. You don't throw it on the floor, you don't put garbage in it. I feel that our bodies are the same. When you start to have a good relationship with yourself, you tend to take care of it a little better. So.
And you recently posted a picture on Instagram where you were stretching it out after working a 12-hour day. You don't make excuses. What drives you to be and stay dedicated?
I think because I truly value what working out and a healthy lifestyle has done for me. I know that in those brief moments of where it feels like terrible to be working out, or you're sitting there like, oh, I'm so tired, but in the end you always feel good, and I feel like the end is always worth the means. So it's kind of habitual now for me to just disregard what I'm feeling at the moment, not really letting those excuses get to me, I guess you could say, and just pushing through. And just the way that I feel when I know that I'm eating well and stretching and working out and getting good sleep, the feeling I get when I do that, I keep that in my mind, because then that drives me during those times that I'm just tired, I don't want to. I'd rather be on the couch watching TV or anything like that.
Great. When you're having a bad day and nothing seems to go the way you want, how do you deal with it?
To tell you the truth, I'm very blessed to have wonderful, wonderful people around me. I have a fiance that is the rock in my life. You know, my mother is great. I have wonderful siblings, beautiful friends, and I think that what I do is I use my support systems. Because we all go through times where we just want to hit our heads against the wall, and I think for me the biggest thing is reaching out to my friends and my family. And a lot of people, they don't even look around them to see the people, that are there to support them. And I feel like that's what they're there for, because then when it comes time for them to need you, you're there for them. So I think that it's really important to use your support systems and your networks and your friends, and even if it's just one person that you trust.
And how important is the support from family and loved ones when it comes to your ability to do what you do?
Oh, 100%. You said my friends and my loved ones?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Like just as I just said, when it really helps, I'm going off on my own now and starting this business. And I can't tell you, I've had so much love and support, even from people that I'm not close with, just encouraging me to follow my dreams and, telling me that I'll be successful, even if we don't know the outcome. And it's just so helpful to have love and support from people. And the one thing is that some people expect it to come to you. You have to put yourself out there. You have to be a social person, lend a hand to others, and it all comes back to you. I really do believe in that. So I think that I wouldn't be where I am today at all on any level if it wasn't for the love and support of friends and family around me.
And I know you just got the first business cards of your new company, New Leaf Fitness. Congratulations. How did it start?
Thank you.
And what are your plans with the new business?
It's actually super exciting. How it started is that I feel like in every different genre of fitness throughout my life so far. And I'm young, I'm 27 years old, so I don't know what's going to happen in the future. But in the past, I've done rehabilitative, setting. I've done commercial fitness in gyms, group fitness. I still do group fitness here and there, but the last 2.5 years, I've been in corporate fitness. And each time, it's been a great experience. I've learned so much. But something about it just didn't feel like that's where I belonged. And I always have had private clients on the side that I've trained individually. And I realized how much I appreciated those sessions and, that one-on-one time. And I always feel like I had a desire to go off on my own. But of course, with any big change or risk, there was that fear factor. I was afraid of failure. And, after, my recent, professional experience in corporate fitness, I started to realize that I think that that's what I want to do. And, I've kind of hit all aspects of anything else I could possibly do. I'm sure there are other options, but I decided, you know what? I want to be my own boss. I want to work for myself. I want to kind of brand my own philosophy, not always have to adopt others of my employer, whoever I'm working with. I don't want rules. I don't want restrictions as to how I can grow and create and contribute to people. So I realized the only way to do that is to be your own boss and kind of start something on your own. So, I'm lucky to have a pretty decent client base right now. So it's not like I'm going to nothing, but I have a lot of plans for the future of things I want to implement and things that are not even really popular in the fitness industry right now. So hopefully things go well and I'm able to move forward and grow and do the things that I hope to do.
And I'm sure you will do great, Bianca.
Thank you. I hope so.
How did you come up with the name New Leaf Fitness and what does it stand for?
Well, I actually, over time, had about 75 different things that I liked equally that I wanted to call it. But I kept coming back to New Leaf because I think that everybody is capable. It's for the phrase, turning over a new leaf. And I think that everyone's capable of doing that. And a lot of people don't realize, everyone feels stuck in their life, whether it's because of their weight or because their eating patterns are so bad or they're in a bad relationship or they're in a job that they hate or whatever. And I feel that I want to start to give off that notion that people are no one's limited, you can completely change your life and turn that leaf. And, this is obviously a much deeper concept than just getting fit. But I want it to kind of turn into something that reminds people that, you know, they can just change their life at any point in time. You know, any excuses as to why you can't are nothing more than that. They're just excuses. So that's kind of my thought behind the name.
Great. And when did
Thanks.
you really decide to go all in? And what advice can you give to other fitness professionals who want to start their own business but are hesitating?
Well, I gave my 2 weeks at my full-time job in corporate fitness about 2 weeks ago. So Wednesday is my last day. So my first official week of really launching New Leaf is going to be the first week of August, where I'm up and running and it's all going to be kind of happening. So that's exciting. And for other fitness professionals, my advice to them is don't let fear hold you back, because it's very easy to stay safe and inside the box doing something that's comfortable. And nobody that has ever succeeded stayed inside the box and did what was comfortable. You have to take risks. You have to, you know, just do things that scare you. There's an Eleanor Roosevelt quote that I know I'm going to butcher if I try to quote it, but it's to the effect of just doing something every day that scares you. There's a lot more to it, but when I used to live on my own in my apartment, I used to have it written on computer paper, and I copied it. And literally, it was posted about 5 or 6 times in each room on the walls, because at that time, I needed to see that, you know. But that's basically the number one thing I would say is don't let fear hold you back.
That's amazing. What are some of your own goals for the rest of the year?
Well, obviously, I want to continue to grow New Leaf Fitness. I'm really hoping that that takes off and people believe in it as much as I do. On top of that, I'm getting married next June. So that's a huge goal. I mean, it's going to happen no matter what, but I'm planning it, and that's a whole another journey that I'm going on at the same time that I'm trying to grow my business. Just to be happy and healthy and continue to have a good relationship with myself, because, you know, through the years it's hard to get to that place where you accept yourself, and there's still days where I, you know, I'm beating down on myself just like everybody else. So just continue along that journey of, you know, my own friendship with myself and hopefully being a good person.
Absolutely. Bianca, where can people go to connect with you on the web?
My website, newleaffit.com, will be up hopefully within the next 2 weeks. Really trying to get that going. And you can email me anytime, Bianca@newleaffit.com. Or you can give me a call, 516-353-0099.
Great. And I will make sure to put your links below this video.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're most welcome. Is there anything else you would like to talk about today that you feel we've missed?
No, I think the questions have been great. I really enjoyed this interview. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Bianca. It was an absolute pleasure to have you on the show.
Same.
And thank you so much for watching. My name is Miriam Khalladi, and I will see you on the next episode of Real Talk, Real Women.